the hardest thing about being on the streets is probably being a female. If you're a woman, you like your face clean. You know, you like feeling good, smelling good. Yeah, period times are not good times for us. Hi, how are you? It is very difficult to have your period and very uncomfortable. And every day I wake up and I do my daily routine because nobody wants to smell, you know? And that's kind of a big deal out here. I've been doing this for so long. I'm 27 years old. This will be my 8th winter out here straight. We had a pretty rough childhood growing up. My mom was a victim of domestic violence, and so she put us through a lot. I went into the system. She got custody of me again, and basically she was like, you know what? I don't want you in the system anymore, but you can't be here. I hadn't lived at home since I was, 10 years old. And I took care of myself. There was no keeping me home anyway, whether if she wanted to or not. There's so many kids that it's like they fall through the cracks, I guess. And that's kind of what happened with me. If you got cramps, good luck, I don't know. Maybe get a water bottle and some hot water from Starbucks or something, you can do that. Maybe steal some Motrin.
It's a little stressful, it pops up, you're running around trying to get what you need.
Every month they are placed in a crisis situation. You shouldn't have to decide between a pad and having lunch.
A big box of tampons probably runs around $10, so that could be half of what we make during the day.
I'll just go get the tampons that I need. And that'll leave me with nothing. Then I can't eat. Tampons and pads are so expensive here. I mean, like the cheapest box of tampons in this Walgreens right here is like a little over $7. It's more money than me and my boyfriend spend on a meal together. I would rather be clean than, be full.
This is not a poor issue. This is not just about getting products to those who need them, which is obviously a priority. This is really about bringing dignity to women.
I tend to flock to places like this, which is like public parks, where they have public bathrooms. I come here to Thompson Square Park, and I do my cleanup in the sink. And I get a big cup, like the big McDonough cup, and I fill it up with water. I'll straddle it this way. You're able to, pour water and use the soap and basically wash over the toilet and get a really good cleansing at the same time. That's the best way to actually get, your feminine hygiene accomplished. There's little tricks that I've picked up along the way.
If it's only a few minutes, like a couple of minutes, I've always just used like paper towels or toilet paper or something like that.
It was like a napkin from a restaurant, those like big white napkins.
I've used toilet paper and plastic bags. I've used towels.
Cotton balls work, makeup pads.
I've used socks.
I had to ball up the sock and put it there.
I had an old tank top that was bleached and I stripped it.
I had to go and rinse it out, squeeze it out, dry it, put it back. Like 4 times that day.
Sometimes if we didn't get things right away, we would just sit still, just sit still until we came up with something.
And I've learned how to make my own tampons out of pads. So you take the pad. I try to use tampons as much as I can, but tampons are expensive. And of course, ladies, you want to wash your hands first. People tend to, when they do give care packages, it's usually pads. And then you tie them like this. But usually they're a little longer, and then you can tie a knot here, and then you can still have like the string. Basically, that's it.
It produces infections, especially in some cases when women are wearing tampons for longer than they should, toxic shock syndrome. It is a health issue. Unfortunately, there really wasn't a clear policy on where women can access the products. There's different levels of homelessness. There's women in shelters, there's women in subways, there's women, sleeping in parks.
I used to be in a shelter, but I haven't been in one in a while because I don't drink and I don't do drugs anymore. And that's where most of the kind of crowd is, in the shelter.
I feel safer out on the streets than I would in the shelter. Won't do it, I can't do it. I choose to be out here on the streets.
So why we needed to legislate this, as opposed to just changing a policy here or there, is that it is now the law of the land.
You want to feel clean like everybody else, you know what I mean?
I like being out here, but everybody has a story. See, you don't really know people, and everybody has a reason for the things that they do. They do, So that's kind of my story. So, yeah.